Where's better? Ooh, that's good light. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is gonna be a little different. Sorry, I'm just playing catch with my dog. Today, I'm going to give you 10 tips to stay healthy this holiday season, how to keep those extra pounds that seem to creep on us throughout December with all the holiday parties and get-togethers and family time and food and baked goods. So this is just 10 tips that can keep you on track this holiday season. This video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing different clips throughout the day, so you're going to see me probably in a few different outfits. You're going to see me in different locations in my house as I come up and think of things that are going to help you that I've been keeping in my daily activity from the, I guess, last 15 days, 14 days. I can't believe it's halfway through December and 10 days till Christmas. I don't know where the time's going. So these are my 10 tips for staying healthy this holiday season. All right, so let's jump right into this. So this one to some people may seem a little stupid, but I think it's 100% to the point, and that is to don't give up and don't give in. You've worked so hard all year long to get to where you are this point, so you want to keep going with this point. Yes, there's going to be more treats involved. Yes, there's going to be drinks involved. Yes, there's going to be many things that you are going to do, but don't give up on one bad day and say, oh, I'm just going to pick it up in the new year. Forget it. I'm just giving up. Keep going. Don't give in to temptation. Okay? Just because you can have some things. What I mean is stay where you need to be. Keep working. You may not get as many workouts a week, but you're still working towards something. So don't give up and don't give in. Don't let yourself get derailed. It's true that the average person is going to gain 1 to 5 pounds during the holiday season, but this doesn't have to be you. If you keep on track, keep your meals on point throughout, and still have snacks here and there, those 5 pounds aren't going to creep up on you. Don't think because it's a holiday season you're supposed to gain 1 to 5 pounds. So, tip number 1, stay on track. Don't give up, don't give in, have faith in yourself. It may not be what it is like all year round, but at least you're making the effort to make it a better version of yourself. And it's a lifestyle, not a diet. So there will be times, but don't give up and don't give in. All right, tip number 2 is I do this yearly and I do it every morning as soon as I wake up. And that is apple cider vinegar. I put it in a little shot glass. I've built up to a shot glass, but a tablespoon of this a day. It is very difficult and very potent to take on its own. So I suggest if you are starting with it, I would fill about this much into a glass of water, squeeze half a lemon into it, put a tablespoon of this in, and just drink that fast as you can and chase it down with some warm lemon water afterwards. I do have this, so I'll have a tablespoon of this before, as soon as I wake up in the morning, before lunch, and before supper. So I do 3, but 1 a day is great. First thing in the morning, get it in. It is really good for getting those bacterias out. It's good for your immune system. It's good for gut health. It is just an overall, really, it helps with inflammation. So when you're going to eat all those foods and stuff, this is 100% worth taking. Make sure though, it says with the mother, okay? And it's raw and unfiltered, so you don't want it full of stuff. I also, a part of tip 2 is you need to make sure to have a warm glass of water or lemon water first thing in the morning, which is also good for your digestive system for gut health. So I'll take my shot, I'll put some warm water through the Keurig, I add half a lemon into it, and then I drink that, and that's how I start my morning to get my system moving and keep everything. So I tip for bloating, for digestion issues, just to keep things, especially where we're eating foods that we may not eat on a day-to-day basis. Your girl's got you. Gut health is very, very important, and I know we're going to have treats and indulgent things we may not be because we've been keeping on track. So your girl's got you. Start incorporating this. It is painful, it is toxic. well, it's not literally toxic, but if you can handle taking a shot, you can handle this. It doesn't last. Some people need to eat right after this. It does upset their stomach. Me, not so much, so it all depends, but your girls got you. Gut health. Tip number 2. All right, so tip number 3 is you want to increase your cardio over the holiday season. We are eating more, we are going out more, you are doing a lot more, and sometimes we don't have time to do a whole weight training session at the gym. So what I have done from going from 3 times a week of doing either HIIT circuit or cardio, I've gone to 5 days a week. And what I do is I increase my heart rate, get everything going. If I can only have a quick workout in, I come and do a HIIT workout. You can find my HIIT workout from 2 days ago, the 12 days of Christmas. If you want to go back to day 12, there's a great HIIT one on there, and you can scroll back through. I do have a few that are on my channel if you want to go back and go through. But getting your cardio up, because think about it, a calorie in is a calorie out. So if you're eating more junk, you want to be burning more calories. Yes, steady state cardio doesn't do the same. That's why I'm saying doing HIIT, even if it's on the treadmill, doing sprints, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, repeating that for 20 minutes, or a Stairmaster, same thing. Change it to 30 seconds, it's up to you, but increase your cardio. That is step number 3. Tip number 4. Can't believe we're on tip number 4 already. It is focus on what the holidays are actually about. So the holidays should be about family, getting together with your loved ones, showing appreciation to the people that mean something to you, whether it be a gift, a thank you, showing gratitude to the people, don't make the holidays about food. Most people consider the holidays about having to eat, having to potlucks, having to drink, having to do all those things. But it should be about the time spent with the people and not the food that's around you. Yes, it's gonna be there. Yes, you can have some of it, but make it about what is important about the holiday season, and it's about the time together, so it doesn't always have to be associated with food. And I think someone send help. Do you not understand what we are doing? Do you not see? We are filming. Okay, I'm back. So I just want to take a minute to look how cute this is and this is. No, it is not merch. It is 2 of my really good friends surprised me this morning at the gym with, I always say to them when they say, oh wow, someone gives them a compliment or says, oh man, that looks good. Like your core looks good or your butt looks good. And I'll go, you're welcome. Or I go, oh, I'm really sore today. And I'll say, you're welcome. Because I help push them to that point and they feel really good about themselves. So I make it as a joke going, you're welcome. And so they made me my shirts with. And so it is the cutest thing ever. So I've been living in it. So that's why you're seeing this. It is not merch. It is just the sweetest thing. And I love it. So thank you, Hazel and Francis. Okay, so now back to tip number 5. Drink your water. Okay, yes, I know this is a plastic container, but I am on the go all the time. And having a glass here, having a glass there, I'm never quite aware of how much I've actually drank. This is 4 liters. This is what I aim for in a day, and this is something you should aim for, is a gallon of water a day. I do 4 liters, but you need to aim for getting your water in, and this is how I make sure that I get it in. Water has so many benefits to help you stay fuller because, like I said, your body can't distinguish between being hungry and thirsty sometimes, so always making sure you have your water is a very good thing. Making sure you're getting your water intake. What happens during the holidays, most people say, oh, you know, water intake is always an important thing to do, but during the holidays, people substitute out for other substances, maybe a little boozy, or, you know, they just are eating, and sometimes the food has a lot more salt in it that you were eating because maybe sorry, I have a shadow from this hat, but it's so cute. You feel worse. So the more water you're drinking, the better, because sometimes that is the case, but people sometimes substitute out for alcohols, or you're not drinking enough because you're so busy and you forget about it. So people laugh at me. I'll go to a party and I'll bring my water bottle with me. It goes with me everywhere. And then I have it. I make sure I drink my water, and then I'll have my drink. But I make sure I get my water intake in before I do that. Keys when you're having your big meals, always have at least 1 glass of water before each meal, before your dessert. So have it before your meal, before dessert, and you'll be fuller, so you're not gonna wanna eat as much either. So another way to not overindulge is to fill up on water, because then you'll be fuller. So that's my tip for water. Okay, so I realized I was being a little dramatic and wearing my hat inside. There's no need to wear it inside. It's not cold in my house, but I thought it looked cute, so I don't know. I've been wearing them nonstop. I have like 18 hats. It's just what I do. I like to stay warm and I lose most heat from my head, so your girl likes to wear it, but I realized maybe I should show my hair that, you know, maybe that's why no one knows I got it done, right? So, tip number 6, don't starve yourself on the days you know you're going to go to a party or what it be your big dinner. A lot of times people will not eat all day. They will starve themselves until their meal so that they can indulge on just that meal. But here's why you shouldn't do that. 1, you're going to overstuff your plate and you're going to overeat a lot. You're gonna feel really bad. You're gonna be sit heavy. It's not gonna feel good afterwards. And I've been guilty of that, where I will starve myself all day so I can eat the meal and eat a lot of it and think, oh, I'm just gonna take all my calories there. I always overeat, because I need you to make sure that you're eating small meals throughout the day like you normally would. Because if you don't, you're gonna get that awful feeling, and we've all been there, and you know that feeling. It's not good. You're gonna be able to eat small meals and small portions throughout the day and have a smaller portion at dinner and still enjoy your meal and have room, again, for that piece of pie. I don't even like pie. I don't know why I keep using that pie reference. I'm more like a cheesecake kind of girl, and not like the cheesecake you get at the Cheesecake Factory. My gram did it with graham crackers and then cream cheese and whipped cream and mashed up strawberries. Oh. Maybe I'll have to make that this Christmas. Tip number 7, smaller plate size. When you're going to a potluck or dinner, make a better choice in plate size. So most times when you go out, you see a plate this size. The bigger the plate, the more you're going to put on your plate, which means you're going to increase what you are eating. And then you're gonna sit there, and then at the end of dinner, you're gonna feel really bad. Your stomach's gonna be bulging over your pants. You're way too full. You either are gonna waste your food or eat it all, and then you maybe have to unbutton your pants. I've done that a few times, or instantly go have a nap because you ate way too much. So if you pick a plate half the size, you don't have as much room. You're not gonna pile it all the way over. So just by changing your plate size, and I on a daily basis will pick the smaller one, my husband takes the bigger one, because I won't put as much on my plate because it is smaller. I'm still getting good portions, but I'm not gonna overindulge. I'm not saying you can't eat those foods. I'm saying make a better choice in plate size, because you see a bigger plate, you want to fit as much on there as you can. But if you have a smaller plate, you're going to take smaller sizes of it, and you are going to still get full, but you're going to be satisfied and not overindulge. So again, tip number 7, smaller plate size. Okay? You still can have your food, but maybe not the whole dish of mashed potatoes, and just a little bit of mashed potatoes. Me, it's the dressing stuff, and whatever you want to call it. That is my weakness, so that will be the thing I have, but this plate will keep me on track, okay? So, plate size is, don't restrict yourself on the day. So, that means that the holidays are not holidays, it's a holiday. People take the tendency to make it all of December, but technically the holiday is when you have your Christmas parties per se, and when you have your dinners, you know, whether it be Christmas dinner or Hanukkah or whatever it is you celebrate, it's a day. It's not days. And I think that's where the misconstrue comes, is that people think they have to do something and have everything all the time. So leading up to those days, the best way to do is to get a calendar out, figure out which days you have Christmas parties, which day you're gonna hang with your friends and have potlucks, which day you maybe end up going out drinking because something is happening, when are you gonna have your big meals, and kind of work around that. See how many days are falling in there and say, okay, on this day, maybe I won't drink. Maybe I'll just have a few little snacks, and kind of balance yourself out and say, okay, I'm gonna indulge more on this day. Figure it out. Eat clean up to those days. Eat what you would normally eat. Keep everything in your nutritional values and what you're looking for. And on the day, don't restrict yourself. I'm not saying pile your plate full of food, but enjoy that food and don't feel guilty about that food. That's a day, you know, it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. You should be allowed to enjoy what you want with your family. And if you choose to stay on your diet, that's okay too. But don't restrict yourself on the day, because the more you restrict yourself, you're gonna binge eat afterwards. If you're anything like me, if I restrict myself and everyone else is doing something or having something, then that's all that's on my mind. Oh, I want a piece of that chocolate. Oh my. Then I'm gonna go home and eat 3 chocolate bars. You're not gonna gain a lot of weight by eating on one day, maybe 200 to 500 calories extra. It's when you are starting to have like the sweets come in every day and you're having sweets every day, and then you're having, you know, those peppermint mochas from Starbucks, or you're having party drinks here and there and they add up every day. You're gonna gain weight that way by adding 100 to 200, maybe even 100 to 300 calories extra per day throughout the whole month. If you only have 1 or 2 days where you have extra, it's not going to affect you as long as you're keeping your workouts there, keeping your cardio up, keeping your food clean all the other times, and getting your water in. It is okay to indulge. All right, tip number 9. BYOD. Bring your own dish. A lot of things over the holidays are potlucks or little get-togethers where you usually bring a sweet good or something. So usually during those things, the food isn't, it's delicious, but it isn't always the best. It may be something you look at it and 2.2 seconds after eating it, it's gonna give you a heart attack type of food, right? So if you're going to a potluck and people know I'm the one who will bring the healthier option and they laugh at me, and I will show you tomorrow what I mean when we're going to a potluck and what I'm bringing. I just like to have a healthier option sometimes. I do like to indulge, but I also like to get, say, my greens in, or I like to get something of nutritional value in at the same time so I don't feel completely bad. So if it is a potluck, like a lot of things are, bring a healthier option so when you get there and there is no healthier options, you know that you can stick around your dish, still get some food in, and feel better about yourself and not feel completely like you're about to have a heart attack and that your arteries are completely clogged, because we know the type of food that comes out during the holiday season. It's delicious. Sometimes it doesn't sit very well. So tip number 9, bring your own dish to a party. It will save you in the end, and you will thank me. And last but not least, tip number 10, enjoy yourself this holiday season. Don't sweat over the small stuff. If you can't make it to the gym, it is okay. If you are struggling with eating one day, don't beat yourself up over the cookie you ate or maybe the whole tin of cookies. Enjoy it. Try to do a few steps and keep yourself on track. That is what it's about, the enjoyment, the lifestyle. It is a busy time. Everyone loves to enjoy the time. Remember though, you want to fit into that New Year's dress, so stay on track. Don't let the workouts become the back burner. Don't let the food become the back burner. And enjoy your time with your family and your loved ones. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 15, guys. I hope this helps you, some of these tips. These are just things that help me. They may not work for everyone, but I hope you do enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye, guys.